Hi, you guys. It's Debbie from My Vagabond Style, and I'm here today to work in our Rooms Gone Wild. I love doing these crazy rooms, and it's interesting how this is kind of like evolving. I now have quite the little system for it. This book was a old, what is it, 2022 calendar book, and I just started putting them in here, and I really do enjoy that. So what I did was I made a template of how big this page is, and so this helps me when I'm trying to find the rooms. Somebody had asked me what magazines I like to find them from, and right now there's probably my most favorite I don't know if they still make these. This is from April, May of 2022. It's called Cottages and Bungalows. I love this one. It's great for the Rooms Gone Wild. So that's my favorite right now. But I find them pretty much, I'm always looking in any kind of home decor. Sometimes I'll find them in the Better Homes and Gardens. Just anywhere I can find a room that might work. So once I find a room that I want, this is this week's, and it looks so plain, right? But that's kind of the fun of it, is when it looks not real great, but we can make it awesome. So let's see where I want to put this. I think I want this whole window in there, right about there. And yeah, I think that will do it right about here. So I'm going to make some pencil marks where I want these, where I want to cut, and I will be right back. Okay, so once I cut it, I make sure that it does fit in here, just in case I didn't get off a little bit. We're going to put it right here. Okay, it's good. So we're going to go with that. Now, if they have windows, I love to cut the windows out. These are so faded out right here where the panes are, that I'm just going to go ahead and cut the whole window out like it doesn't have any panes. So let me get my little mat here. And this I can put away for now. We'll glue it in the very end. And I'll get my X-Acto and we'll cut this out. So I just kind of always keep my eye out for small things that might work. And I don't know if I need to keep the silverware in here or not. Oh, that's crooked. So let me show you where I keep the little small things. As I'm looking for them, I have this little bowl here on my desk. And I just kind of, if I find something small, I'll throw it in here. Like these cute little teddy bears. There's a Coke bottle. Sometimes I'll cut them all the way out. Sometimes I won't. Little owl. And also I keep an eye out for things for my paper dolls. So like these shoes would be great for the paper dolls. I have glasses too that would fit either on my homeowners that I find. But all kinds of crazy random stuff I just find and put in this little bowl. And then I'll put it in most of my images I'm storing right now. I'm not permanently going to store them in here because people have said, oh, they're going to stick to these old photo things, and I'm already finding that some of them that have been on here longer are not coming up real easy. So I will definitely, like this one's been on, well, that one came right up. See how they're sticking a bit? I don't want them to get too stuck. So for now they're okay. I also have worked on putting them in these sleeves. That's kind of been an option, and it's kind of a pain to do all this, but I really, when I go to do the rooms, it's so much easier than looking through a pile like this. And I've tried to group things together sometimes, like household items. The animals are together, these machineries are together, the food is together. So that is kind of where I'm at with this stuff. And I love that my collection of things is growing, even though I'm doing the rooms. I am able to kind of keep adding to it, even though when I do a room, I'll probably go through maybe 10 or so items from my little things that I've found. So let's just see if we need to cut around that silverware or not. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm going to look for something to go behind these windows. And I kind of thought like a flower garden or something because I already have most of the elements picked out for you guys today. But I never really know what they're going to look like until I get it all down and the story happens. So right now I'm just going to do a little cut around here. And if I need to come in and fussy cut the silverware, I will. So I was thinking that that garden that I was talking about, that I would like to put behind here. I'm not sure if I want this right here. I really do like that. That's right now I'm seeing it for the first time with you guys because I couldn't tell with these window panes in there. I might like to move up just a little bit so that we get this background. The Hollywood sign, that's fun. Oh, I can't get quite the whole thing in there though. I don't know. I do like this right here. And for what I'm doing, I think this would be better. So we're going to leave it like that. This one. And we're just going to put a little bit of glue down here. Just to hold it in place. I'm going to go ahead and cut off some of this extra here that we don't need. I might be able to use some of this on something else, but I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. All right, so now I'm going to tell you that the homeowner's name is Mary, and she is in Hawaii right now, so we're not going to see her till a little bit later. Okay, so Mary's very particular about her house. She's got her favorite books here, and she puts them high up on this shelf so that nobody messes with them. Right up there. And then she also has she likes old things. She has this old TV and she has it sitting here on the counter. I don't know what's on TV yet, but that will absolutely cover up what we were having to possibly fussy cut. So we'll put something on TV, but right now I just want it to kind of sit right here. This is one of those stickers that I got off of Temu. I'm just going to peel back a little corner of it and stick it on. Right about there. She also has a clock up here on the shelf that she likes. So we'll put that up here. When she went to Malta, she got this beautiful pottery vase. and it is one of her favorite treasures. She's going to put this up here from the beautiful island of Malta. All right, so then she also has this little mid-century kind of business going on here. She loves this kind of clock. We're going to put this about here. I'm going to use, for this one, I'm using a glue stick just because I'm not 100% sure that this is where we want to put it. But for right now, it can go right there. Okay, this is where it gets a little crazy. So she decided to have her cousin, Frida, also known as Frita Party. She's going to go right here. And Frida probably was not Mary's best choice for a house sitter. I'm just saying that because she's free to party for a reason. But Frida was the only person she could get to help her. So she had to trust Frida that she was gonna do the right thing and behave herself. Which, if you're looking at her face, you know she's not gonna behave. Let's just face it. Okay, so she's like, you know what? I see these big shrimp in the freezer. I'm sure that Mary is not going to be upset with me if I dig into these ginormous shrimp. Wow, that glue stick, it's hot today. As you can tell, it just let go there. Okay. So, okay, Frida, you are right there with that big shrimp in your hand because you can't help yourself. And let's see, I'm going to put a little glue maybe right on her. I'm not using that glue stick right now, it's too melty. I'm just going to put it right on her thumb there. Okay, so she's like, hey, look what I found. All right, so then of course, you know, other things are happening in this room. The dog got in. The dog usually hangs out mostly outside, but Frida loves dogs. She's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want there, Skippy. So Skippy's like leaping for whatever is going to be on this table. You know it's going to be something good. Okay, so he's coming in hot. The party's starting to happen here, you guys. Okay, so I think this might be what Skippy is headed for. And I want to see a lot of his like paws and stuff. So we'll put that right here. I just love doing these. You just like the little story unfolds, right? Okay. And who else is here? Okay. This turkey is going to hang out here as well, looking at the ice cream and deciding who's going to get it first, probably. Let's see. Let me glue this down, or let me glue the turkey down. Okay, I want the turkey's face in front of that. I'm gonna have to take some more of this off here. There we go. Now I can still slide in whatever's on TV right there. All right. Mary has birds. She said, be sure and take care of my little birds. However, Frida, she is free to let the birds fly. So she actually said, you know what, you guys, you look a little trapped, a little cornered in there. Let's just open the floodgates and let you out, free to fly. So there's the little door being opened. And we're going to put this right about here. Okay, we'll get that right on the counter here. And then that little door that's open. Okay, here's our little birds. These are all her little birds that she had or has for the moment. And let me cut these out and I'll be right back. Okay, I kind of got a little sidetracked because I want to put this bird right here, but I want to cover up a little bit of this wording. So I'm just taking some acrylic paint and I tried to match the shade with gray and white to, make it similar. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm just trying to distract a little bit from the words, so you don't see it, focus on them so much. They'll still be there, but I don't think you'll pay much attention to them with everything else that's going on in the room. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a big finger painter. I can't help it. It's just easier for me. It would have been better if I had done this before I put the books down, but I didn't really even think about it. Do I like that? Lately, everything I've been doing with with paint, not everything, but the last time I did something like this, it didn't turn out very well either. So what I think I might do is maybe put some flowers or something behind it, but I'm gonna have to cut this out. And I'm okay with that. Let me just cut this out and we'll work something else behind it. Okay, I found this out of my Ellen DeGeneres book of her homes, and I think I'm going to use this. Now, I took the template and put it right here so that I can kind of gauge where I need this to go, because I know the bottom is right here, and then I can just glue it on. And I'll only have to cut like the edge on the side here. So I think that's good. I'm going to go with putting down this base. I think I'm actually just going to tack a little bit here and there. Then we can go back and finish it off. Okay. And then this will be cut off here. We can put the clock back. And now I can put this bird in here that I wanted. I wanted the bird to be flying around. One of the escapee birds. I got a lot going on, you guys. There's a lot going on here. Okay, So let me get the rest of the birds because I digress. But let me get the rest of these birds cut out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got one of the birds here and I'm going to put it, it's just coming out. And I think I'm going to leave that little door so it kind of stays open. And I've got one up here. And then I think, is that it? Let me get this cut all the way around so it looks a little better. Frida is definitely a kid at heart. So she a lot of times likes to hang out and watch cartoons. So that's what she has on the channel right now. And she knows that Mary isn't due back for 2 days, so she can, continue to party it up. I thought I needed a little something right here because she's kind of cut off. So we're going to put these flowers out. There's a couple of people that I've seen do these rooms before. My inspiration was really from Laura, the HalFass Crafter. She does Glue Book Saturdays, and she usually does a rooms video where she does the same thing. And then also Shannon Green had been doing some paper dolls and putting them into different rooms. So be sure and check out their channels. I'll link them below. I hope that you guys had time to watch our video that we did as a collaboration with, I did it with Laura, the HalFass Crafter, and Shannon Green. So the three of us did one video, and we posted that same video on all three channels, so you could watch it wherever you wanted. And if you do go over to the other channels, be sure and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment for us. So that was super fun, and I hope that we can do something like that again soon. I hope that you guys give this a try. It's really a lot of fun. I think you don't have to have a ton of images to start. Just kind of look for stuff in the beginning and see if you can come up with something. You don't have to fill the room, but maybe just start slow and then build up to it. And your image stash will grow quickly. Okay, free to party is not going to be free to party much longer because guess who just got home? Mary. Mary pulled up and she looked in the window and totally freaked out. She's like, what is going on? She has her Hawaiian lei on and thinking she's coming back, and she was pretty sure that everything would be okay, but it might take a little while to get this all in order because Frida Party has done it up. So I'm going to put this in the book. And hopefully it fits after all of our adjusting. It's going right here. Yeah. Okay. The only thing I'm going to have to cut. Well, I don't think I'm going to have to cut anything. Maybe that right there. Oh, but wait. I forgot one thing. So she's also seeing her fruitcake. This was a fruitcake given to her by her auntie like 5 years ago, and it was in the freezer. But Frida Party thought she was free to eat the fruitcake. Yeah, Mary is not real happy about that. She was saving it for a special occasion, like her 60th birthday in 7 more years. I'm sure it would still be good by then. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming back to my channel time and time again. And I will catch you next time. Bye, you guys.